Hey gamers! If you're a fan of epic narratives, breathtaking worlds, and intense combat, then you've undoubtedly found yourself lost in the rich universe of God of War. But what if I told you that there are other incredible games out there? Buckle up, because today, I'm counting down the 8 best PS5 games that capture that same magic.
Now or never!
Coming in at number 8 is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. Star Wars Jedi Survivor started off shaky, but PS5 players who try it now will encounter fewer problems. Cal Kestis's quests have grown in scale and grandeur as he develops into a Jedi warrior others can count on. The Souls-like fighting returns with some updates, while remaining accessible enough for players to jump into the action without major hurdles. Lightsaber combinations and Force abilities work together to defeat a wide array of enemies, with flair similar to how Kratos shows off against his opponents in God of War after gaining his various abilities. At number 7, we have Final Fantasy XVI. Final Fantasy XVI chose to explore hack-and-slash combat, even bringing in the combat director from Devil May Cry to help. This led to a game packed with over-the-top action scenes, and fighting that gets more interesting when icon powers show up. As Clive gets his hands on more icons, he'll have no trouble taking down most enemies. The fighting can turn into a constant use of icon powers after a while, but the big boss fights and movie-like combat will hit the spot for God of War fans.
I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
We shared a dream! I would be the king of the world!
Next up is Monster Hunter Rise at number 6. The Monster Hunter franchise has reached new heights of popularity after Monster Hunter World brought in fresh fans from Western countries. Monster Hunter Rise took the combat system a step further by giving players a wire bug, which made getting around more exciting and interactive. Fans of God of War who enjoy fighting massive enemies will find Monster Hunter Rise right up their street. The fights can get pretty tough, so players should stick to weapons they know well to beat the hardest monsters and get the loot they need for better gear. Something that's also a big part of the Norse God of War games. At number 5 is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. The stunning open world of The Witcher 3, paired with its enjoyable monster hunting gameplay, has an improved look and feel thanks to the next-gen update. It's hard to believe, but a game 10 years old now outshines many current titles, making it more inviting for newcomers to jump into the adventure. The Witcher 3 combat stands out as one of its strongest features, with players appreciating the tough fights on higher difficulty settings. The game pushes you to try different setups for Geralt and get ready for each encounter. Most boss battles pit you against massive beasts in spectacular showdowns, stirring up feelings similar to those you might have while playing any God of War game. Sliding in at number 4, we have Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition. Devil May Cry 5 stands out as a top-tier hack-and-slash video game. Fans appreciated how the series progressed, with Dante's mastered combos looking like scenes from an action flick. This game pushes players to their limits in every boss fight, similar to God of War's optional battles. The fights against Valkyries and Berserkers are standout moments due to their increased difficulty, making Devil May Cry 5 demanding combat a great match for God of War enthusiasts.
Devil May Cry.
Taking the number 3 spot is Ghost of Tsushima. Even without any fantasy elements, Ghost of Tsushima delivers incredibly satisfying and immersive combat that keeps players hooked until the very end. As Jin evolves into the Ghost, unlocking new stances and techniques, each encounter becomes more stylish and strategic. The game's duels are visually stunning and cinematic, offering moments players will always anticipate. If you enjoyed the tight, responsive combat of recent God of War titles, Ghost of Tsushima will feel instantly familiar, offering that same sense of mastery and reward as you learn to cut through enemies with seamless precision. At number 2, we have Horizon Forbidden West. While Horizon Forbidden West emphasizes ranged combat, that doesn't diminish the thrill of its intense and dynamic enemy encounters. As Aloy ventures through the vast open world, she faces off against towering robotic beasts that can easily overpower her if she's not ready. Every battle feels like a strategic dance. Identifying enemy weaknesses and choosing the right weapons to exploit them is key, much like the thoughtful combat in God of War. As Aloy explores, she gradually unlocks new weapons and abilities, empowering her to face even the toughest foes with confidence and precision.
Whatever comes, I will be ready.
Finally, at number 1, we have Black Myth Wukong. While Black Myth Wukong features plenty of standard enemies, it's the jaw-dropping boss battles that truly steal the spotlight. Fans of God of War will feel right at home, especially those who live for epic, cinematic showdowns packed with style and intensity. The game's fast-paced, fluid combat is incredibly satisfying, letting players unleash devastating attacks in visually stunning encounters. As the Destined One, you'll face pulse-pounding challenges while exploring breathtaking, richly detailed worlds, each step bringing you closer to an unforgettable journey that leaves a lasting impression. So there you have it, 8 magnificent PS5 titles that deliver the thrills and narratives you crave as a God of War fan. If you enjoyed this list, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more gaming content, and let me know in the comments which game you're most excited to play next. Until next time, happy gaming.